What is up, geeks? It's good to have you here. My name is Shauna, pronouns she, they.
I'm Joe, pronouns she, they.
I'm Connor, pronouns he, him.
I'm Travis, pronouns he, him.
And I'm Amanda, pronouns she, her.
And welcome to Supporting Roles. We're so glad to have you here. This is a D&D actual play, and I am here with the Illuminated Outcasts, and they are getting into some bit of shenanigans. I'm not going to tell you all about it. I leave that to somebody else. I leave it to Cliff for some Cliff's Notes.
Heck yeah. So last session, we found ourselves newly in the desert to the west of Jubileane. Fighting off some scorpion things that were nasty and rough.
They're
made our way
big boys.
eventually
They big boys.
into a town out further west into the desert. I don't remember if we got a town name for this, did we?
Yeah.
Dust Forest Outpost.
Yes.
Dust Forest Outpost. That's exactly where we went. And while we were there, beginning to take in the sights of the town, the Illuminated Outcasts, honestly, mostly goofing around more than anything else, trying to see if we could maybe get a head start on any kind of investigation that we would have to do here. Went to see if we could go tamper a bit with the Oracle and see if they could meet with us at an unreasonable hour. And in the process, managed to get a little bit of guard attention, which turned out to be maybe a beneficial thing, as we learned that, what was it, Darius Hahn. That we learned that Darius Hahn is involved with local military here, and potentially this might be a way to even get to meet him. So we'll see.
He's also our Secret Blades contact.
Yes, he's our Secret Blades contact. It's the real reason why we're here in the first place.
I remember how to do it this time. Ear, thumb, wrist.
Very
All
nice.
right.
I didn't forget.
Good to have this conversation real quick.
I already have. I don't have to be the thinker, and it's nice.
Yes, Illuminated Outcasts, as you have made it into Dust Forest, looking for the oracle that the Empress has asked you to find information on, or coerce them to work for the Empress more closely. Your informant was Darius Hahn, which you also went in search of. After some shenanigans and tomfoolery, you were able to find Darius Hahn, as he had, along with two other guards, stopped your band of merriment, and he began to walk away. And GS, you caught up with him, gave that secret gesture to show that you are indeed a part of the Secret Blades. And he's pulled the lot of you into a very small tent, closed the flap, and within these small confines of this area goes, "How exactly am I helping you now?"
My apologies.
No worries.
No
I didn't
worries.
know we were quite recording yet.
Ah.
You need a light on the outside of the room?
Yeah,
So
right?
Recording in progress?
How exactly am I helping you today?
Okay, full disclosure. Me, Joe, was very involved with tech last week. I did not get a lot of the information that needs to be given. So even though GS is the talker, I don't have the information. So someone else needs to talk.
Got you.
Love you.
I
thank
got
you.
you. I got it. Here you go. I'm
it.
like, do you really want me stepping
I
in
was
here? 'Cause
very
it's probably
tech
not a good
focused.
idea.
I
This
love
week
it.
should be more balanced.
Make the barbarian talk. Let's
Yep.
go.
He's the one who Oh, I thought I was just gonna give the bard the lowdown real fast.
Do it.
If that's what you want to do, yeah.
Yes,
Oh, go on.
please.
Got it. I got it.
Got
I
it. Okay.
Ivana just is gonna look around and then kind of look over and just lean over in GS's ear. Isn't this who we're supposed to talk to?
Yes. You talk to him. I believe in you. You can do it. You did so good in the Feywild. You've got this. Bardic inspiration.
That was the best.
Under the bus.
That was the most ripcorded bardic inspiration I've ever seen.
It really was.
I was gonna give you more. I was gonna give you more.
Thanks,
hints, but you know
bye.
what? Forget you. Remember when I said I'm not supposed to be the thinker?
Let's go. I love it.
All right.
We're about to regret all of the decisions.
Should have already regretted them. Okay. Gonna again lower her voice because it's a tent, so you know, walls. And then so we were supposed to talk to you about talking to that person about working with.
The Oracle.
Yeah. I was trying not to say names. Are we allowed to say names? Because this could be a lot easier if I can say names.
I think it'll be a little more forthcoming if you do say names.
The Empress sent us.
Okay.
Because she wants the Oracle working for her.
Right.
You've been giving
Word.
reports. We were told to meet you.
Yes,
McCree!
I've been watching from afar for quite a few weeks now. It seems like this soothsayer, from what I can tell, is true, is a very talented person. I've been hearing from people who have seen them that they go in with some kind of money or payment or trade to get their fortune told. And it seems that they are able to help them within a matter of days. That whatever they say usually ends up happening in some way or another. For better or for worse, in some cases. Mostly better. But, they're an interesting sort. I have waited in line before, and upon trying to enter, was actually magically not allowed to enter. Due to, I don't know, being a person of the law, I'm assuming, or not a good enough sacrifice to give, or I'm unsure, which is why I sent the information I had and was needing a little more help.
As a bard who knows stories and legends and lore and that kind of stuff, do I have any idea why this could be the case? Is this something that naturally normally happens with soothsayers and fortune tellers and things, or does this seem a little odd?
Go ahead and roll me a history check.
Hey, I got a good mod on that.
Let's go.
Dirty 20, baby.
Dirty 20! You've definitely heard of soothsayers in the past. There is something to be said of people who have divine capabilities, as well as divinatory capabilities. You also know, dealing with being a border town between the north and south of Midlendell, that a lot of people, especially in small towns, for a short period of time, can get very, very conned. So is it out out of the realm that this is a con man? No. It could very well be. It could also just be someone who is legit and has some divination skills. So nothing there sort of twists your head a little bit. However, what Darius says next, you definitely take note to. He continues and says, one of the most recent people I've spoken to, who has gone in and seen the soothsayer, says that they had a sort of device in front of them as they gave the reading, and called it an artifact of some kind. That definitely caught my ear, and I sent that down the blade as well.
They had an artifact.
That's what they said. That they were using some kind of device, and when they asked about it, they said, I am using an artifact.
What did the soothsayer have to say about it?
That is what they said, was, I am using an artifact.
Wait, I'm confused, pronouns wise. Who are you talking about? The person that went in asking for a fortune,
yes,
had this item.
Saw the device and asked about it to the soothsayer.
So the soothsayer had the device.
And they replied, I use an artifact.
I see. Okay, I thought that the person came in with the artifact and wanted to get a reading on it from the soothsayer. So the soothsayer has an artifact. Great.
That's
Okay.
what I'm understanding.
Okay.
Ivana.
While this is going on, I think stone in her hand, she's just gonna keep looking at it just because it's there. But also, as she's kind of glancing at it in her hand, we keep calling him the soothsayer. Does he have a name?
Yes, he does. His name,
You know, that's a mouthful.
as I scroll. His name is Braun Blackscale.
Braun black scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looking at the stone, is it glowing or anything?
Uh-huh.
No, it doesn't seem to be glowing at the moment.
I'm asking the DM, not Darius. Does this sound like a dragon name?
I mean, it could, but kind of. It sounds like it honestly sounds like a stage name. You know what a stage name sounds like.
I do.
Sounds an awful lot like Kara's last name.
That too.
And it reminds me of someone who is dragon touched or something. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Look, not everybody who has scale in their name is dragon touched, and not everybody without scale in their name. Well, I mean, never mind. I realized I don't actually know Thavana's actual last name.
Careful what you say in front of the DM.
I was like, I mean, mine's Lobagar. Wait,
But is it though?
But is it?
yeah, it is. Actually, you know what? She doesn't care. It is.
Yeah.
Let's deal with it.
Good enough.
So-
Good enough for me.
Darius Hahn looks over the lot of you with his blue eyes and goes, so do you think you can get any information or possibly I don't know, get them to help the Empress?
We can certainly try.
We can absolutely do everything we can. Is there any way you can get us in easier than having to wait in a line? It sounds like you might not have a lot of sway, even less sway because you are a lawman.
Right. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, please.
That could...
I have no idea what you just said there, but that's okay.
It was just muttering things to make sure my dice didn't roll out of my hand. 15.
Can I give
15.
away my inspiration back? You got this.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
Dang.
Dang it!
Darius goes, well, I can do my best if you guys just sort of be available, I guess. I don't know. Blackscale is a very elusive person, from what I can tell. They close up shop pretty early on in the day, and no one's really seen them come in and out of their tent, but at the same time,
It's either the theater of
and he
it or
sort
the
of
con
like
of
looks
it.
around. Yeah, he sort of looks around and goes, "You gotta pee. I mean, right?"
Maybe that's what the device
So-
is for. It's a joke.
He takes a good long think for a second and goes, "I'll just see if I can get you audience, I guess."
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. And he opens up the tent for you to walk out before
Before we
he,
go, can you recommend a place that we stay, especially if you want us to be available?
I'm gonna camp out in front of his
Didn't
tent.
we already set up camp on
Did
the
we?
outskirts? Yeah, I believe we did last session.
Okay.
you guys have a little bit of a space on the outskirts of the camp, but you also know that there is sort of that like makeshift square meeting area that's in the center of this outpost. Think a la a very very tiny Burning Man, where all of the pathways lead to this center area, and
Gotcha.
off that center area there's like a place where people go and drink and talk and hang out, as well as have some of the main tents are off that,
Gotcha.
including this soothsayer's. He opens the tent for you guys to go out, leading you back out into the area. He walks with you most of the way back to the square before peeling off to see what he can go do about Blackscale's tent. As you begin to peel away from Darius Hahn here, I would like everybody to please make me some perception checks.
Heck yeah.
Why not? I'm gonna use my because it'll be gone. I think it only lasts like 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
probably at the tail end. So
Yeah.
what do I get? what?
D8.
Cool.
Wow.
I might as well.
Like it.
Actually, that's not bad for me.
Cliff,
You know what
what'd
I
you
don't
get?
have open?
18.
That's what I
18.
forgot. I don't have my
Uh,
character sheet.
Kara.
I did McCree first because he's got
Okay.
advantage with keen senses. And wisdom is only a +1, so that's a 9 for McCree.
Okay.
And then that's gonna be a 14 for Kara.
14 for Kara. GS.
29.
Nice.
29. Amazing. And Thavana.
15, which is very good for Devon.
Okay.
I'm
Right?
just
I
owning.
roll an 18 thinking I did pretty well, and then just get outclassed
That's-
over here by GM.
Hey, listen.
I
It
will
just happens.
I will say Thavana is trying to figure out. She was planning on going and just camping out in front of the guy's tent. Like she was just gonna just post up. So she's looking kind of back that direction.
Oh, towards. Okay, got you. Yeah. So what you see is a bunch of different people moving within the square. The small gnomish figure that you talked to earlier, Thavana, has already moved over and is trying to find a good spot in front of the soothsayer's tent to encamp. And it seems like Darius Hahn has gone over and is talking and trying to move them further away from the tent, not to start camping out so early. And that's what you're clocking. Kara McCree is kind of moving right next to your feet and sort of sniffing the ground and the sand in the area. And just kind of knocks into the back of your calf for a second, not paying attention. Cliff, you're hearing a whole bunch of people talking and laughing and having a good time. There are, like, trade deals being done. There are different people coming in and out of tents and whatnot. And you catch a familiar sound of laughter, but it's not joyful laughter. It's mean. It's malicious laughter. And with that, GS, with your highest perception, you can hear someone, a male sounding voice, very gruff voice, like they've eaten the sand that is around, speak out and go, "Come on, it's not like your stuff is worth shit anyway." And you can hear a voice back going, "Well then kindly move on. I don't want to hear it." And they said, "I think we should be taking it for free." And that's when you hear that laughter from two other people. You look over and can see two figures, big, bandit-like, square-jawed, tall humans, sort of leering over a shorter female. The female has darker skin, relatively pointed ears, and their hair goes from this almost coal into a reddish orange that kind of slightly moves a little bit. They seem to be a fire genasi of some kind.
Sick.
And she does not look fazed by them at all and goes, "You won't be taking any of my things without paying."
I'm gonna just put my hands up to my group, and just kind of my eye over to them, like make eye contact with Kara, Thavana, Cliff, McCree, and then like nod over in that direction. And I'm just gonna walk right over and saddle right next to the biggest guy and be like, "Ooh, stuff for free? What are we getting?"
As you start to move across the square here, one of these bigger guys goes, "I'd like to see you try," and goes and starts grabbing something of this woman's. I would like everybody to move over to roll 20.
While we're moving over to
Please.
roll 20, can I take a ball bearing and throw it at his eyeball?
I know you'd like to, but we'll get to that.
That's the level 20 monk aim right
That's
there.
what the initiative is for, right?
That is what the initiative is for.
Ooh, cool looking map.
Yay!
Welcome to the inner part of Dust Forest.
Is this made in the...
This was made in Dungeon Alchemist, yes.
There's so many new things, and I intended to play around in it today because of a different thing, and I haven't been in like
props
months.
to Dungeon
Awesome.
Alchemist.
Yeah, the Dungeon Alchemist
They are
maps
so
are
cool.
super sick.
But they didn't
as
have
you can
tents last
see-
time I looked.
Yeah.
So
As you can
we've
see-
all moved over, right?
You are starting to move over. So I would say, GS, you've probably moved to about there.
I didn't want to say anything until I got right up next
I
to
know
him.
you have this is happening at lightning speed. You see that? Motion to your people, start walking, and this guy is already starting to grab her things.
Lame.
And with that, as you can see, he's got a few friends over here, right? And over here. This is the young fire genasi in
What's
question.
this?
That is just one of the lanterns. It's up on one of the posts. It kind of sits in the center to be able to, probably at night, illuminate the whole
Got it.
area.
But we're able to walk under it just fine. No movement. nothing.
Yeah, yes. It's no penalties, nothing like that. As this guy goes and begins to grab her stuff, you see her move to her side, and while all of these other guys are instinctively like either trying to grab the things away or go for their weapons, she pulls up what looks like a drinking horn and rolls her eyes. I need everybody to roll initiative.
There it is.
Hell yeah! Let's
Woohoo!
fucking
Oh, okay.
go.
Let's go.
Oh no, it's not. This
That's
is the
pretty
dice.
Good.
My grog dice
Okay.
lost the 8 on the, so I thought I had a natural 1 and a natural 20. But I did not. I did an 18 and a 20.
You're like, oh no. Okay. All right, friends. What, 25 to 20?
22.
22.
Lots.
Nice, Ivana.
26.
Oh,
Even
wow.
with a natural 20, I can't beat you. Holy
18
crud.
plus 8.
You can throw that ball back, Kara.
Wow.
Throw that ball
Yeah.
there.
It's
That'll
that-
tell me. That's
it's
what
that
we're doing.
alert.
Initiative? God, that's sick.
Wow. 26, yeah. 20 to 15?
17.
17. GS. 15 to 10.
13 for McCree.
Okay.
That's our boy.
Great.
And where is Cliff sitting?
All the way down at 6.
Hey!
6.
Right where we want the cleric.
True.
Right at the bottom top of second round of initiative.
You know it.
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah, what's up?
For no reason at all, what's your dex?
God damn it. For no reason at all. Never
My
trust
modifier is
a
a
DM.
+0. My score is 11.
Cool. Okay. Got it. Thanks.
Sent some great decks there, Cliff.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Makes sense.
Don't
Perfectly
you know
average.
Well, GS would know.
All right, friends.
We already established that Cliff was at the bottom of the initiative.
Yo. All right.
He might just be a power bottom of the initiative, okay?
Right, there you go.
Definitely is.
There you go. He's sitting right where he wants to be. That's all we have.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, it's comfortable.
I am not
Alright.
ashamed. I know what I did, and I'm happy about it.
I said what I said.
As she goes and brings up what looks like a drinking horn, Kara, the camera slides over, moves to you. You are first to act. Thavana, you are on deck.
That little ball bearing in my hand,
yeah.
is, gonna slip out of my fingers while I'm messing with it. And I'll reach to my water skin, pop the top open, and shoot my arm forward and cast an ice knife.
Oh, sweet.
So
If that want to
badass.
move, you're going to want to move to be able to
I
hit
will,
one of these guys. who you trying to aim
I was double checking my spells to make sure I had that prepared today.
at? Okay.
I made that mistake last time.
I get it.
Alright, we're gonna go 30 feet to there first. So that got me to there, and then my last 10 feet will go 5, 10. So I'm in front of GS. That'll
Perfect.
give me just out of range. That's fine. Then I'll throw it at that guy. At
I love
blue.
it. Blue.
Alright. That's a natural 20!
Whoa!
Yeah!
Oh man! Holy crap! All right.
Alright, and can he please make a dexterity saving throw?
You know he can.
Because it explodes.
We can certainly try.
It's not going to be as good as Cliff's dex saving throw.
You never know. That's gonna be 17.
Ooh.
Alright, so my spell save DC is 16. He got it, so he doesn't take additional damage, but he will take 8 points of piercing damage right
Let's
off the top.
go.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And then nobody's within 5 feet of him,
No.
so that's fine. But because it's a cantrip, as a bonus action, I will cast Shillelagh.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
And
it.
Be ready to go.
We watch the water leave your water skin, fly out, hit into this like form, almost like a shard, and hit into this guy, who's just kind of been watching from the side and laughing, and he goes, "Hey!" and looks over, sees you right as you like shake that quarterstaff, which then gets that lovely little like tree knot on the top of it for good thwacking.
Good
Good
thwacking.
smack'ems. Yeah.
As that happens, we the camera zooms past that knot and over to Thavana. Thavana, it is your turn. GS, you're on deck.
Yep.
Savannah's gonna just step up to Cliff for half a second, looking. Is this one you want to break up to get the thingy to work properly, or can I
I
just?
think we should just see how this resolves itself.
Got it. Okay. Pat him on the shoulder, thinking she's giving inspiration. She's not. And I will check my movement.
Check
Sure. I'm gonna go into a rage so that I can get my extra movement, because why not?
Yeah, you are.
And that means I have 60 feet of movement, so that will easily get me right here. Which one, red or green? Was
It's
the one?
green that has gone to try and grab
Cool.
some of the things.
Cool. I would love to just pick him up, and I want to body slam him behind me.
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Cool.
In
that-
order
that's
to
a
do this,
grapple?
I would say that it's a grapple. Yep.
Okay. Oh, those are so bad.
I don't know. Mine are pretty bad too.
That's a athletics, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
I got a 10.
Yes.
So I think what happens is you like grab
Distracted by
him
the
and just
horde.
start pulling him away. Realize this guy's thick, and it's taking
Thick
a little
with
more
two
of
C's
your,
thick.
Yeah, like 3 or 4 C's thick. You go to try and like move him and drag him around you, and he's pulling you with him.
Uh-huh.
You could throw him to the ground, but it might put you on the ground as well.
Can I, with my second attack, can I change? Once I feel this, I'm gonna go, all right. And I'd love to just shove him right into his buddy's face.
Hey, okay. You
Yeah.
want to like
Just
try and
and fling him.
shove?
Yeah.
I love it.
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead and give me just a straight strength check with this one.
Gosh, that's not good. It was almost good. 10.
It's okay. I'm rolling really low too. It's a 6. So you kind of shove him. You can feel that it's really hard moving this guy, and then all of a sudden it gets kind of slightly easier as he sort of moves and trips into his friend. And as you look back, you can see that the girl's kind of put her foot out a little bit.
Yeah.
To help with that, to push him over into that area. He slams into his buddy, and the other guy's like, "Watch it!"
Heck
Cool,
yeah.
cool horn. I like it. That's cool.
Thanks.
You know them?
No.
Can I? Okay, cool, great. And then she's just gonna just post up, just facing both of them, whole arms crossed,
Cool.
just like, really?
I love it.
Yeah.
As you cross your arms, we swing the camera and see GS. GS, it is your turn.
Cool. I am going
McCree
to...
will be...
I'm going to move
I'm your biggest
down
fan.
here.
Oh.
Just onto the corner side of this tent here. I'm going to... Pardon me.
Take a drink of water. You're going
Don't
to take
die.
a drink
It's
of water.
bad for your
I'm gonna
health.
swing around my loot, and I'm going to kind of lift her up a little bit, not in like performance situation, but like kind of tap her on the butt, and then I'm going to just breathe down her her neck. It sounds so weird. Breathe down the neck, down the strings, so my voice kind of reverberates into the amplification hole of the lute, which will come out as a sending to Darius Hahn.
Oh,
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
This is GS, the tiefling you just met. Some thugs are harassing, stealing in the marketplace from Fire Genasi in Tan Tent. Come
What?
now.
Yep.
You get back. I can do one thing at a time. Let me finish my conversation. I'll be right there. Don't do anything stupid. And you can hear it kind of on the last word that he says. It's sort of,
You got too close to the tent.
it sort of stopped his sending back to you.
I'm sorry, we don't provide service in that area.
Let me see.
It's like going over the pass. You're like,
Can I-
"Ah,
Can you hear me now?
Can I use message as a bonus action? How does that work? I know it's a
Those-
cantrip.
Is it
they're
a
both
bonus action to
considered
cast?
actions.
No, it's an action to
Action.
cast.
It's an
Yeah.
action to cast, yeah.
Okay. Never mind.
Good try, good
worries.
hustle.
Okay. I suppose. No, I can do other stuff with bonus actions, so I can't communicate with my party, but I can do something else. Hold on, I gotta.
I
Get my
mean, you
thing out.
can communicate to me just before you quote unquote leave me.
I mean,
I was standing right next to you before
Yeah.
you walked.
you
Well,
will see
no, but I walked
Thavana
over
does.
to talk to Darius. I got out
Oh,
of the
I
middle of
got
the
you.
square.
Thavana does not have the sword out. She doesn't have her. She
Yeah.
doesn't have a
Yeah.
weapon in her hand. She doesn't even have her shield's on her back where it normally is. But it's like she's
Yeah.
just standing there, so you can tell she's not trying to like really do some serious damage. You know her well enough to know that about
Yeah.
when she's serious.
I'm gonna hang out, and I'm going to keep watching y'all.
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
You got this.
You got this.
Come on,
The
master
f-
negotiator.
The Fire Genasi takes your compliment, Thavana, takes a swig from the drinking horn and puts it back. and looks over and goes, listen, I'm here to do business just like anybody else. And if you need something, I can help you. If not, you're going to need to leave. And they both sort of look at each other and sort of chuckle. And she goes, for example, if you were to say, need something sealed, and goes to make an attack on the green bandit.
Okay.
Yeah, baby. That's gonna be 18 to hit, so it's gonna hit.
Hell yeah.
I love it. I love it so much.
Come on, prove my suspicions are true.
He's gonna do 4 points of bludgeoning damage to green. And you watch her just take what looks like a wax seal and clock him on the temple, and then go, or maybe something notarized, and goes for another swing.
Yeah!
Oh my
Just with their hand, and that's like a 24 to hit.
Yeah!
New favorite person.
Which is gonna be 6 more points of damage.
Let's go.
Okay.
Love it.
That's great. Just clocks him on the side. Then we can possibly talk. If not, I'm busy. And goes to grab her drink again. That is this Fire Genassi's turn.
Amazing.
It is now McCree's turn. Cliff, you will be soon.
Okay.
Let's go, buddy.
Brett.
Gotta get through all the enemies first. I understand.
So our poor boy, who's got little legs, little speedy legs, but little legs. Because our boy's only got 40 feet.
Oh, I should have picked him
movement.
up. I didn't think about it
That's
at that moment.
okay.
Yeah,
He can move
30
over to you, probably, yeah.
he can move over to me. So we're actually gonna have him go 30 feet gets him to here. We'll get him starting to head off towards Thavana.
I love it.
Since there's more things to hit over there.
Yes. Starts running through. You can see some people within this square just start watching an owlbear cub move through the area, and they're like, whoa! Begin to move away.
He's actually gonna dash. So
Let's
Do
that,
it, buddy.
so that he can get our Fire Genasi friend advantage and
Ah.
help out Thavana. So there we go. That'll be his turn.
Perfect. I love it. It is now the bandits' turns. Alrighty. So Green is gonna take a swing at our Fire Genasi here.
Oh, brother. I'm right here, buddy.
She just clocked him with a wax seal, so
That's
She
fair.
It's fair, but if my suspicions are true, I'm not worried.
that's gonna be
What is he trying to attack her with? Just his fist?
no, he has pulled a scimitar out and is
Oh,
now
crud.
trying to
Okay.
go for her. That's gonna be a 14 on her, which just hits her.
Vigilant Guardian.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good. She's trying to keep her out of trouble. So
Love
swap.
it.
We swap positions.
Just
Just reach out and just go, can I try? Okay. No.
she
Right here,
about
buddy.
to take a drink. This guy comes over with a scimitar. You swap places. That mark glows for a second, and as she brings the drink down, realizes she's in a different spot.
I
What?
really Do you have extras of those? Because I don't know what that is, but I really want one. Hey, right here. Just like-
He's gonna. Does that mean you're getting the damage then? Correct.
I believe
you can use
so.
reaction to swap places with that creature, and you are hit by the attack instead.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it.
Okay.
Let's
You're gonna
go.
be taking 9 slashing damage, halved.
9.
To
9
3.
to 4 to 4. Um.
I forgot Thavana was already injured from the tent.
Oh,
Not a
that's
lot.
right.
I love
Not
it.
a lot, just a little.
Just enough, though.
That's great.
Her
And
back's a
then
little sore.
he's gonna go to try and hit you again.
Perfect.
got a
That's what I
multi-attack
wanted
here.
anyway.
11, which misses you.
Yeah.
And then
Guess my shield shouldn't be on me right now.
he slides down. It looks like he's going for you, but it's a really wide swing. And you realize that he's reaching down he's doing the swing to reach down into a boot to grab a dagger from his boot to come up at you with a dagger. There we go. 24 to hit.
Oh yeah.
But it's a dagger, so you know. Gonna be 5 piercing damage to you.
So half to 2.
That's 2.
Oh.
Our guy in red is gonna go, oh, look it! And try to grab the owl bear.
Good
So
luck,
I need McCree to make an athletics or acrobatics check, please.
Okay, buddy. All right.
I've been bit by this owlbear before. It's not pleasant. You don't want to be doing this.
+5 to athletics.
Yeah.
Buddy.
He reaches forward
That is an 8.
and goes to grapple him with a 12. He grabs a hold of this guy, and you can see it's almost one of those moments of, who is it, Elvira, that's like, I want to hold the Fluffy, and just goes and grabs a hold of him and has him in a lock and is just like aggressively petting McCree. Our third guy, though,
Go
seeing
Fluffy!
that you are like,
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna
so
die!
yeah, exactly, is gonna take come up and take his attacks on you, Kara.
All right, come get it.
That's gonna be with the scimitar, 18 to hit.
That just hits.
Okay, that means that 14 won't with the other one.
Nope.
So please take 6 points of slashing damage.
Absolutely.
And he's gonna grab a dagger from the side and go with his off hand at you
Mm-hmm.
for a dirty 20.
Oof.
I'll do it.
It's gonna be 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
After it's swinging out at you and like cutting into you, this guy goes, seems like they're ready for a party. And out from different areas.
Oh shit, it is a
damn
party
it.
now.
It is a party. Out from different areas comes, not looking as great as their other friends. They're not looking as big and beefy, but 3 other bandits with crossbows come out and are gonna take some attacks. GS. No, you're good
Come on,
for
shoot
now.
me. Shoot me, please. Let's go.
I love it. You're like, I want it.
I want to
Okay.
finally, actually, in a fight, use deflect missiles.
missiles.
I want to
Yeah.
use it. I have played a monk for years and have never used it in combat.
Well, you might get it.
Shoot
You might
me,
get it.
please.
So, Orange is gonna take a shot over at Cliff.
You can try, bud.
Let's go.
You
I
can
will
certainly try.
I will try. For 11 damage.
That does not hit.
That does not hit you. Yellow is gonna try and shoot at you, Kara.
Let's
That's
go.
Gonna be 19 to hit.
That'll hit deflect missiles.
Let's go.
Let's
Heck
go.
yeah.
So your damage, yeah, you're gonna be able to do this, is 5 piercing damage. I'm sure that you have enough to drop that to 0, correct?
Probably.
It should say right there within your,
I'm trying to locate
within
where
your
it's
reaction.
where it's at in my character sheets.
It'll say the attack is reduced by this amount.
It's +7 to my D20. No,
So
I'm
you
sorry.
have it. You already have it.
It's one D10 +9. I've got it.
You've got it. So you go. You're
And as a
able to
reaction, throw
grab.
it back.
That's great. Whoosh. Go ahead and roll your attack.
That's a natural 20 +7. Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. It's gonna hit.
All right, so that's 1d6
roll me some
plus
damage, please. Yes.
3. So that'll be 8, 11 points piercing damage.
11 points of piercing.
Send right on back.
Oh no. Oh man. This guy shoots. It comes forward. You grab a hold of it, fling it back, and it just goes like right above his clavicle, and he just goes, huh? Like he truly thinks that it misfired and hit into him somehow.
I would rethink your life decisions right now.
He's already looking bloodied. That's great.
Where were these dice rolls last weekend?
When you do this and you say that, Thavana, you can notice that the fire genasi just takes the drink and goes and full on does a double take.
At Kara or at the action?
So cool.
At Kara. My third guy is going to try and shoot our fire genasi. Purple
Oh,
is.
you loser.
It's a natural 20.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Shouldn't have
Alrighty.
used it earlier. I shouldn't have used it earlier.
Okay, it's okay. This crossbow gets fired, and she does the double take and can see just enough to full on bend backwards, and as the bolt is coming over her, she just grabs a hold of it and
Yes!
throws
So
it under her
sick.
leg back at him.
Under her leg?
Yeah,
My
with the
Yeah!
missile set.
So cool.
Let's go, drunken master monk. Let's do it.
Sick as hell.
Yeah,
love it.
that's gonna hit. That's definitely gonna hit. This guy takes 5 points of damage.
God, I love it.
It's great. As it just goes and there's this moment of like bending backwards, grabbing it, throwing it back, and now is not really facing the two guys next to her, and goes and just looks at Kara and goes, hang on. And that's the guards' turns. Cliff, it is your turn. Kara, you're on deck.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to take the dash action along with the
Heck
movement
yeah.
to, pop myself right over here next to McCree and our friend.
Zoosh.
Meow.
And when I arrive, I'll turn and look at our fire genasi. Everything all right? You got things handled for now?
Don't worry about these guys.
All right. And then I'll turn to the one that is currently in the grapple with McCree.
That's gonna be
Mr. Red.
Who
Mr.
is
Red.
trying to
Mr. Red.
snuggle McCree right now.
Cliff will
Bro, no.
lift his hands,
Just accept my love.
Yep.
and
That's the
as he
face of
does
don't pet me,
so,
pet me with your
the
eyes.
spectral image of the horse hooves begin to make their way.
Ooh.
As the horse, the faintly ghostly green image appears with the pale and thin and frail rider atop it.
Yes. Once again, you
Heck
know me. I don't have. That's a big.
It's a very
Big
big,
spirit-
spiritual weapon.
Hey, I
Spiritual
wouldn't
weapon.
mind.
Let's try and. Hey, hi, mate. Whoosh. Over here. Boom.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
And
your
as
attack.
I cast that out, I will look at that gentleman, as gentle as he is, look him into his eyes, step away from the owlbear, and let's just talk this out. As I bring up that spectral horse.
Okay. He go ahead and roll an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Sure.
So yeah, with disadvantage.
Intimidation.
Guy just really does not want to give up
13.
the owlbear.
Really?
13. Not
Even
bad.
with me
He
standing
goes, "Get your own. He's mine."
there? Oh,
Does
no,
not want to
buddy.
leave him.
Oh,
All right.
buddy. Oh,
I will
buddy,
then
this is not going to end well
look
for you.
back over my shoulder to Kara and then back to him. You chose this, and then that's my turn.
When you bring up the spiritual weapon, I believe you
I
can
get to make
use
an
it
attack.
You can
right
attack,
away.
yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to get to make an attack with it. I'll attack the red guy after that.
Bam! I
Yeah.
love it.
You chose this, and then I'll whack him.
Yeah, punctuate that point.
Yes.
That is a 28 to hit.
Yes.
Filthy paws off our boy.
D8 plus
Completely gonna ring
5.
his bell.
10 points of force damage.
Nice.
Whoa. Clunk.
Clunk, motherfucker.
Yeah. Boom. There's this moment of him like holding on, and as he turns McCree away, in a sort of like possessive manner, it leaves it so that your spiritual weapon, won't hit McCree, and just clobbers right into the side of this guy. Ow! Is that your turn?
That's everything. Yeah, I'll let Kara do the rest of the work on him.
Sounds good.
He'll do it himself.
Yeah, not to mention,
Most likely.
Anti-Thavon is right there. in
Right
her
there.
hand.
Yeah.
They've got it.
Um,
I'm good. If he needs to die, he'll die.
That ringing goes out. Kara, it is your turn. Thavana, you're on deck.
Cool. Did I notice what our fire genasi friend did during their turn? Or not really their turn, but their reaction, or was I busy with my own
No,
thing?
I think you would have. Well, you were kind of facing the other way. What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is almost stupid. It's 18.
Yes, yeah,
Almost
yes,
Stupid.
almost stupid.
It's not in the 20s yet. It's not
You
stupid
definitely,
yet.
yeah, you definitely saw something.
It's not my AC the other weekend.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
What? Okay, so I did notice that. Cool. I'll file that piece of information away, and I'm just gonna beat this guy's ass.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
Do it.
blue in front of you. Ready to go.
Yeah, blue in front of me. All right, so that is a 19.
19 will hit. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, that's the D8. All right, that's going to be 9 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
9.
9.
To blue.
And then second attack is 19 plus 8.
Yep,
Lots.
gonna hit. Yep.
That'll be 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then just for
Fuck.
good fecking measure, we're gonna flurry of blows.
Let's go.
Just cause I can. That's going to be 21.
Nice.
21 will hit.
Alright, that's a d6. That's gonna be 4 points of bludgeoning damage for that one, and can I get... Let's see. I would like a dexterity saving throw, please. DC 16.
Hey.
Two.
Dex is 9.
9. They are now
9.
prone.
Nice.
So my second flurry of blows is going to be with advantage.
Nice.
Just curb stomp him.
That's the fucking plan. 17 plus 8.
Yep, gonna hit.
Gonna hit. Alright, and then that is max damage of 9 points of that. And while I'm punching with this open hand technique and the ki is flowing through me and having that orange with like maybe on the tinges a bit of green, but orange like the setting sun upon the desert kind of color.
Mm-hmm.
As I just beat the fuck out of this guy.
You use the staff, hit into him, swing around, hit into him again. As you go forward more, you knee him in like the solar plexus, which doubles him over, and you're able to bring down that like ki-filled last punch into like the back of his neck. This guy's looking bloodied.
Hell yeah. Big hits. Let's go, Kara.
Big hits from Kara.
If you know what's good for you, stay there. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Thavana, it is your turn. Yes, you're on deck.
All right. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Let's go.
I technically have the longsword and the great axe, and I do not have my shield right on. It's on my back right now. I assume
Right.
the great axe. I really want to do this for intimidation factors, and I will drop one if I have to make an attack after it. Can
Okay.
Thavana draw sword from side at great axe, and the great axe goes up to the neck of the red guy? The sword goes to the throat of the other one. Done. Put him down.
Give me an intimidation check with advantage.
Yeah!
Yes!
Oh, can I use my strength?
Yes. I will let you use your strength modifier on this.
Let's go!
Natural 20
Yeah!
or 23.
Amazing.
Just full on. Done. She is done. Nope, you threatened the boy.
Don't threaten the kid, man. Never threaten the
the
kid.
kid.
The guy goes, okay. And he's just slowly trying to, like, loosen his grip, and you can watch McCree just go, and, like, push out of it, slide down, and, like, land at his feet, and, like, move over to you. I will say that McCree's here with you at this point.
Okay.
Awesome.
The other guy is looking at you and is still trying to hold up an air. You can tell he still is like
Great. I kick
What?
him in the nuts.
Yes! Yes!
Make an unarmed attack, please.
And I kick her, sir.
16 and I kick him.
Gonna kick him.
16.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
Okay. That's
Jealous would be proud.
4 points of damage.
Or there it is. Okay.
Unless I'm rolling something, but I don't think so. I mean,
That's great.
that's my first attack. I don't know if that took all of my first action or my first attack to do the intimidation.
I would say your free roll was the intimidation check.
Okay.
And then your first attack was hitting that guy with your knee.
Okay.
So now, your second attack, you can do something with one of the weapons in your hand.
Great. Well, the sword was at his throat. Slam it down on the back of his skull.
Let's
right there.
go. All right. Roll an attack.
Jeez. Is that unarmed or it doesn't matter? Is that unarmed or
you're
is that?
trying to
No,
hit him with the pommel of the
weapon?
sword.
It's kind of an improvised weapon. I'm let you gonna use the sword, whatever the sword is, but instead of it being slashing damage, it's doing bludgeoning damage.
Okay, cool.
Hey, that's a very
There we
kind
go.
DM right there.
Then that's
Non-lethal, right?
Oh, that's really
That's up
low.
to her.
Wait,
Vivana cracking skulls.
14.
14 to hit?
Yeah. I rolled a
Doesn't
6.
hit.
That's cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
doesn't hit. While he's down, you go to bring down the pommel, and he just slides a little bit to the side.
Great.
Loser.
I have 2 weapon fighting. Bonus action, can I want to come around with, I mean, I know the great axe is in my hand, but just, I'm not trying to hit with the great axe. It's literally just,
Okay. Then it's going to be another unarmed attack
okay,
for this one.
come on. Okay, that's better. That's a 17.
17 will hit, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's another 4 damage.
There we go.
I said we're done. Stay down or run away. One or the other. He's got to be gasping at this moment.
This guy?
I low blowed.
Yeah. He kind of looks at you and goes, "Newcomers. Don't know how it works."
Then
With that, yes.
then the sword goes into the ground next to me.
Mhm.
Great axe in both hands. She has not used, I think, since she got it, to be honest.
No.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Been a long minute. Great axe in both
As
hands.
that sword goes down into the sand, we watch it hit into the sand, and sort of the camera tilts and slides off of the side of the blade and over towards GS before righting itself. GS, it is your turn, and it will be the fire genasi after you.
Cool.
Beautiful imagery, GM.
Thanks.
So, the guy who's holding McCree.
He's
McCree slid out of his
Okay,
arms.
great,
Yep.
great. Awesome. Then I'm going to go with my first plan rather than my second. Not that one, this one. Okay, I am close enough. I need to be within 60 feet, and I measured just recently. I have to be in 45. While my loot's kind of hanging here, I'm going to set it back down, but McCree's feather is hanging off the side, and I'm just going to kind of grab that and just kind of... And I'm going to play an augmented fourth. So a tritone, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
La, da. And because it is augmented, I'm going to the feather in the direction of him, which is still attached to the loot, but just to add flavor toward Mr. Red Guy over there who just dropped McCree. And I'm going to cast Levitate on him.
Okay.
So he's going to levitate 20 feet up in the air if he fails the Constitution saving throw.
Con save. I believe with the 6 he would fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he fails that. So up 20 feet, and if he is leaving the range of my friends, do they get attack of opportunities on him?
From a spell?
It's a force
No.
attack.
Attacks of
Oh.
opportunity
The force
are not
moves.
triggered
Okay.
unless the enemy willingly
Alright.
You're right.
Yeah.
And
okay.
really, that one, he looked like he was gonna run away anyway. He's scared.
He's a little bit scared.
Oh,
I'm,
But
mad,
you
I'm
begin
mad
to
at the
lift
green
him.
one. I'm mad at the green one. I'm
Yeah.
done.
Okay, on my turn, I can move it 20 feet in either direction, up, down, side to side.
Okay.
So it doesn't specify that they can move further on their next turn. So that's a you call.
I think it's probably.
Return.
Is there a duration on it? Is it like a
It's
10
concentration up to 10 minutes.
concentration? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you lift this guy up a few feet off the grounds, and you can move him probably like 15 feet in whatever direction you would like.
Great. Let's see. Let me find 15. I want to move him. Yeah, he's gonna go. Yeah, just like past Cliff. I want to move him like right here. Will it? No, it's not gonna do the
Oh,
thing
sorry.
until I'm on select. There we go. Like right here.
Whoop, like that.
Yeah, so he's 20
Got it.
feet in the air over here. And I would very much like to hoist him by his ankle so he's upside down.
Okay. He gets
Pinata.
lifted up, starts to like somersault over slowly, and is like slowly being dragged above the group. And as he moves further and farther away from his buddy, he just goes, "Vlad, Vlad, Vlad!" It's like trying to grab his friend as he's being moved away. Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action to McCree.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give him Bardic Inspiration. I'm just going to
I love it.
yeah.
As you let out this hoot, the owlbear feather that is attached to your lute sort of moving within the air and within the wind kind of towards McCree. The young woman goes, seems like you guys don't have anything of that you need anything of mine. I've got parchment, quills. Oh, wait. I don't think you're literate. And she grabs a hold of the sword that you put down for a second to hoist her up so she can kick Red up in the sky.
Yes.
Well, I was hoping she'd use it. I was like, I'm gonna put this here and I'm gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Savannah wasn't thinking that way. I was.
Frickin' love it. I believe it's gonna hit. Let me double check it. Yes. 17 to hit, so yes. Does... Aw, come on. Oh, come on. Is only gonna do
him on the
5
chin.
points of damage right now.
Ah.
To this guy. Minimum damage. Clocks him with her foot. Brings herself starts to bring herself down and just brings her heel down into green. Natural 20. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah.
Oh, I love it so much. Okay. 5, 10, 14 points of bludgeoning damage there. That's to Green, who is now looking bad.
I was about to ask.
Yes, looking bad. Red is the one who looks the least problematic.
I'm kind of okay with that. Despite the fact he tried to take my kid, I'm kind of okay with that.
It was out of good reasons because he saw Fluffy and wanted
Exactly,
fluffiness.
like I can understand, but still.
He not a very smart dude.
No.
He not a very smart dude, is gonna spend, is gonna spend a key point to do flurry of blows on Green.
Get his ass.
Get him.
Okay. One's gonna hit, but the other one's gonna miss. But that's gonna be... Ooh, yeah, 10 more points of damage. Hello.
If he's still up and
Hey.
if the DM would like, as a reminder, playing a monk,
Yeah.
they probably have Stunning Strike if they would like to use it and spend a key point.
They're not going to, because, she, like, knocks into him twice, misses one of them, but hits the other one, and goes, whew! Takes a sip from her drinking horn, looks at you, Thavana, and goes, thanks for the leverage, and kind of winks at you for a second, and is going to, bonus action, disengage.
Did they already use their
Sips.
flurry of blows?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Is it a bonus action to use flurry of blows?
It's a bonus action.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Wait.
That's a
Wait,
bonus action
it
to
is.
use
You're
flurry
right.
of blows.
Okay,
I'm
they
sorry.
won't. Okay, they won't.
I want you to
Just
do
stay where they
cool
are, I
shit.
guess.
I really want you to, but I'm sorry.
She'll stay there. And just goes, thanks for the leverage, and sort of like winks at you. And that's gonna be her turn. McCree next to you goes, it is McCree's turn, and then it will be our bandits.
Being thoroughly disappointed that he can't just reactively bite at Mr. Red, who picked him up without permission.
Yeah.
So he's gonna take that aggression out on
Consent,
Mr.
please.
Green.
I love it. Looking bad, by the way. Green is.
Okay.
This is gonna turn into a game of Clue real quick.
He didn't roll very well on that beak attack. That's only a 10.
No, 10 will not hit.
So
But
let's
he's
try.
got bardic inspiration.
That's right, which is a 8. D8.
Yep.
Let's just see. That would have added 7 to the roll.
Ooh.
15.
Oh, what was it before?
So that was
10?
it was 10, so 17.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy.
That's
Get him,
my
buddy.
boy.
Oh yeah.
All right. So that is going to be 6 points of piercing damage from his beak.
Hey,
Heck
okay.
yeah.
And then he's gonna take a swipe at him with his claws. Real quick,
Yeah.
he is flanking with Cliff.
He is flanking with me.
Is flanking with Cliff. Yes.
All right. So that first still would have hit. And then for advantage, let's do this next one. Okay. 18 plus 7 is lots.
Yep, that's gonna hit. Yes.
And then, oh, I'm sorry, that's a d6 for the claws. And then that's going to be 5 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, buddy.
5 points.
Yep.
All right.
Got this, buddy.
Dude, looking bad after being like slashed into, kicked, punched, and whatnot. Looking bad.
As he should.
Is that it for McCree?
That will be it.
Okay. He's gonna take the first attack. Green is gonna take the first attack at McCree, just kind of swiping down really fast at McCree. Get away, you little shit! It's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Sentinel attack back.
Okay. Woo. Go ahead and swap those spots.
Nat one. Never mind.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
it's not swapping spots. It's a.
Oh,
that's
for
my system.
Sentinel. For Sentinel.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you were doing the.
I don't have advantage. I don't think.
No.
No, you do not. Okay. So that's gonna be 6 points of slashing damage at McCree.
Okay.
Just to swipe and hit him to move him away. The second swipe is going to swing up towards you, Thavana.
Okay.
Which is going to be an 18 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Half to 4.
And that half to 4. And that third attack, he's going to take that dagger and just kind of come out towards the fire genasi. Haha. With 10. Does not hit. They've already used... Have they used this reaction today? I don't believe they have.
The only reaction they've used thus far is deflect missiles.
And that was on their last turn, so they
Yep.
did have their reaction back. How fun. They're gonna spend a key point. To see the dagger coming, and she just lifts up her arm and swings it around to keep him moving, and the dagger moves out, and she, like, trips him as it happens to go up towards his friend in the air. He gets to take the damage instead.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's gonna be... No. I rolled the wrong one, sorry. That's my fault. Oh, that's 6 points of piercing damage to Red by his own teammate.
Sucks to be him.
just gets cut in the arm after holding it out for his friend, and he's like, Vlad, ow! And she just goes, oh, that's green. Oh my gosh, that's green.
You have so many turns to do right now.
I got it.
Yeah,
I got it.
go.
Red is going to take he's going to try and hit Cliff here, but at disadvantage because he's upside down and swinging. Oh, with a 2 on the die, not going to hit that first one. 11 on the second one. Okay. And 13? Does 13 hit you?
Dodge the very last one and then bop him on the forehead. Stop that.
Stop it now.
Stop it.
Blue is thoroughly engaged with
On the ground.
Kara.
On the ground.
And is going to...
Prone.
On the ground. He is prone. He's going to use half his movement to get up.
Okay.
He is going to use half his movement to get up. He goes to take a swing at you, and he's still trying to get up and sort of slips in the sand a little bit. Misses with the nat 1. The second attack, however, is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage. And then the little dagger, of course, a natural 20 on the little teeny dagger. He slides into you, but then you feel a sharp pain in your gut as he gets really close to you. Please take... Wow. Max. 11 points of piercing damage as you find a dagger in your gut for a minute. He like pulls you extremely close. You can smell like this like stale beer smell off of him, and he goes, "Don't threaten me." And like halfway shoves you out of the way and pulls the knife.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
My other little bandits are gonna take some arrow attacks. Ting, ting, ting. Yellow's going for you, Kara.
I've got my reaction back.
Mm-hmm, you do. That's gonna be... Where are you? That's gonna be... Oh, really? 14 to hit?
Miss.
Okay.
And because it misses, I can't catch it.
It's true.
Damn
Orange. Orange is gonna try and hit you.
Okay, cool. Try it. Come on. Come on.
Because you're right there. So...
Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Stop trying to hit me.
Why are you
That's
hitting yourself?
gonna be an 18.
That'll hit.
Hey!
What's
Throw it back.
what's the damage? Because I'm gonna try and catch it.
Okay, let's do this. I need the other die. Where's my other die? There it is. That's gonna be 9 piercing damage.
I don't even have to roll because I'd make it with 10
Down to 0. Woo!
down to 0. And I'm gonna throw it back.
Yeah, let's go. Key point.
All right, that's gonna be a 20 total to hit.
That's gonna hit. Going for orange.
All right, so that is max damage of 9.
9.
Nice.
That's great.
Gotta love it.
You throw it back. It sticks into this guy's leg, and yellow goes. Mine misfired too. Purple is like, and is going to aim at GS.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, GS. 16
Got this,
to hit.
GS.
16 hits.
Okay. Please take 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I need to see if I keep my concentration. How does that
You
work?
do. You're doing a con save, DC 10.
11.
All right.
Woo!
You're holding the guy in the air.
Excellent. And I'm going to throw a free arm right back at Purple and say, Vrashak! And Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish Rebuke. Let's go. It's a save, correct?
I gotta check.
You love
Believe
to
it
see
is.
it.
Spells. It's up here. I know I've got it. I know I freaking have it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, it's a deck save.
Dex save's gonna be not awesome. 8.
Nope, fails.
So please roll me some damage.
Yeah.
I would love to. 8 plus 7 plus 9, so I can just make that 3 8s. What's 3 8s? 24?
24.
Yes.
24 fire damage.
Holy
you
cow.
go.
Purple. 24 fire damage?
Correct.
Poor guy just turned into a basted turkey.
Yeah,
I am
he
so
literally
sorry.
just goes whoosh and like looks like he catches fire from someplace, and he just goes and is like down. Basically, he is out of it, gone. I will mark him when I can. I'm trying to move my thing.
As a technicality,
There we go.
Real quick question: is he considered deceased, or is he
He's
just out
considered
of the fight?
He's considered out of the fight, is burning, and probably will drop unconscious very soon.
Okay.
From there, who knows?
Hey,
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure we're not going to be stuck with a murder charge. Okay.
I don't know. That might...
Again. Not my fault this time.
Correct.
What
Yes.
part? What D&D party has not ever said that? I don't want to be stuck with the murder charge again.
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 All right, that is the bandits' turns. Cliff, down at the bottom.
Always.
Sorry.
Where all the power
still-
is.
Who are all the
Where all the powers.
You know it, 24/7.
Let's go. Go ahead,
All right.
Cliff. It is your turn. Kara, you're on deck. We'll go back to the top
Green one is looking
in a
rough.
minute.
I'm pretty sure they're all looking
green
rough.
is looking yeah. Green is, well, other than purple who just got lit on fire, green is looking the worst.
Okay, well,
Yes.
green is getting whacked.
Let's go.
Or I believe that's a 19.
Spiritual
to
weapon?
hit. Yeah, spiritual weapon.
That'll hit. Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
Awesome.
hit.
Get famine.
Get
8 points of
famine.
force damage.
Sounded better in my head than when I came.
8?
8 points of force damage.
Wait, no. Mm-mm.
There's a Cliff shirt for you. Hashtag get famined.
Oh.
Get famined.
No, I think the cliff shirt is power bottom. Tiny little parentheses underneath it of the
Of an
initiative
initiative
order.
Of initiative.
But actually on the back, then it says hashtag get famined because there is a funny correlation.
There it
Let's
is.
just
I
be
love
There
honest.
it is.
I love it. As he's like staring down at these two women behind that are in front of him, just looking menacing and being an awful person, he just goes, "We don't like newcomers here. We don't want to hear any of your..." And he's gonna get smacked. Please go ahead and finish this narration there, Cliff.
The horseman of famine will raise up his 2 scales and then just bring them back down with one solid like bonk onto the head as his body just goes limp. Not lethal, just knocking him unconscious.
Boom!
They
Face
wanna just
into the
step
sand.
back to let him fall so that he doesn't fall in the axe that she's basically brandishing in his face. Just,
And then I guess I'll look over at him and then look around. Well, we gotta be somewhere, and then I will turn to the rest of the fight, and I'll offer a fist bump to the wonderful lady standing next to me.
Yeah.
If she accepts my fist bump, then she gets a D8 plus some healing.
Boom, yeah.
Cure wounds for max. That'll be 8 plus 6 is 14.
14, nice. She fist bumps you and just goes, "Hey, is she with you?" And points over towards Kara. As she says that, the camera swings over. Kara, it is your turn. Thavana, you're on, unless Cliff, you had more.
No, that's all.
Okay, I figured. Thavana, you're on deck.
I tried. And I'm gonna hit him.
You know it.
Yeah, you are. Go ahead.
I tried.
you really
You're
did.
looking bloodied as well, so.
That's gonna be like a 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. 5 points bludgeoning damage. We're gonna go
Okay.
for round 2. 17.
17 will hit.
Alright.
Yes.
That's gonna be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Ooh, looking real rough.
Real rough.
Really bad. He's sort of going, as you're like clocking him with this shillelagh, smacking into him, you hit him right on the temple, and he just goes, and you can see that he's like trying to stay with it and is seeing stars at you.
And he's still he's trying to stay with it, but he's clearly not backing down.
He's not backing down. He's trying to hold his own against you.
Alright, I'm a flurry of blows and sweep the leg.
Let's go. Whoop.
Do it.
That was a journey. I don't think a 11 is gonna hit, so the first one
11
misses.
does not.
Let's do the second one. That's a natural 18 on the dice plus 8.
Nice.
18 will hit.
Yep.
More than 18 will hit.
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Because sweep the leg.
I love it. Dex save. That is 11.
Fails. He's on the ground prone again. With an additional 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
You. Cool. He's like starts to stay with you. Sees that leg coming and sort of like moves back just a little bit, is almost off his balance and leans forward as you like faint and go with the other leg, you put him onto the ground. He goes, and just spits up at you. Can you finish the narration here, please?
I'll wipe the spit off my face, fling it back at him.
He knocks out because of the spit.
No. I did give you a warning, and I'll do a crescent kick so that heel kind of goes up in that wide arc and goes right to the side of his temple, and he is knocked unconscious, not dead.
Okay, understood. Puh.
And I'll look to the yellow and orange and go, would you like some more than arrows?
Can you make me an intimidation check?
I'll
advantage.
I'll pull a Morpheus into the come hither.
Let's go.
Intimidation roll, you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
Straight?
Yeah.
Okay. Intimidation. That is a natural 1.
Huh. They look at you, see that you took this guy down, and they go, she thinks she did this, and like points to his leg. And the other guy goes, I know, right? And just grabs a hold of the other, like, one that's in his chest. And they're just laughing about it.
A wider
Assholes.
grin just goes across Kara's face.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
Favana, it is your turn. GS, you're on deck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy's knocked out.
Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna take a deep breath, looking down at the guy, look up at Cliff. Nice! You got that one?
Yeah, all covered.
Cool. And in that deep breath, Cliff would have seen the normal kind of look in her eye and just the normal rage. It had faded. And gonna look at the distance and hearing the other two yell back at Kara. I'll get him. And then
Gonna
she's
take
going to
McCree?
another rage and scoop up McCree as she does.
Yeah!
Put him on her shoulder and come on, buddy. And go, and we're going for, we're gonna go ahead and go right, like, just charge, bull rush right into yellow. And
Yeah!
great axe in one hand, McCree's on her shoulders, and just full on, get him! And just, like, just bear hug him up, and then slam him back down.
I love it. Let's go. Go ahead and roll me that grapple.
I will move myself in a moment.
You
I'll
are
get McCree for you.
fired. You're fired.
Whoop.
Okay.
Jeez, what the heck? 12!
That is perfectly
Oh.
okay because I only got a 7.
Oh!
Single digits every time.
Yeah, that die is like thinking
All
about
right,
what it's done. I love this. I love this idea, this shot of you picking up McCree and putting him on you, and you just going into a rage and starting to take off, and McCree is full on grabs a hold of you and just goes. It's like holding on for your life as you guys charge into this guy. You like bear hug this dude, and you lift him up. You have
Big is he?
basically you have advantage on this attack. Yeah.
How big
He's
is
not
he?
as big as the other guy. He's probably like, I don't know, probably like 6 foot, maybe. He's probably about your height. A little bit taller.
Okay. So I couldn't throw him at the other guy.
You could, yeah. It would be a pretty big athletics check to try and.
Why not? Let's go
toss
for
him.
it.
Do
I love
it.
it.
Be
Here's-
weird.
Here's
Beat
what
a
I want you to
motherfucker
do.
with another motherfucker.
I love it. Do me a favor. and I want you to roll this athletics check and add your rage modifier to it, and we'll see if that hits the other guy.
What's my rage modifier?
What do you add to your rage? For your rage?
For my melee damage?
Yes.
3.
Yeah, so you're going to be adding 3 to it.
Okay.
So, athletics check, which is at advantage because you're raging.
Natural 20 on Grog dice.
Yes! Yes! Where does your strength come from?
Break his ankles.
So it's an athletics, then plus my rage is my strength modifier. It's the same.
You're definitely gonna hit. So here's what I want you to do. This is fantastic.
29.
Technically, this is an improvised weapon.
Yeah.
Can you grab me? We're gonna say 2d6 plus your strength and plus your rage.
Plus 3 from my rage. Yeah, so 2d6
2d6 and then times 2 obviously. And then add your strength modifier. Donut dice. Strength modifier and your rage modifier.
Okay.
This
This is going to
donuts.
7 on the dice times 2 is 14 plus strength, which is another 3, so
17
plus another 3, which is 29.
20.
Oh, 20, sorry.
20 points of damage. Okay, so
Hell yeah.
Orange is taking 20 points of damage as his friend just flies into him. Okay, and Yellow is grappled, so he can't do this.
Well, no, I threw him.
Is also taking 20 points of damage. These two get laughed at. You bear hug this dude and just go to throw him over. This guy flies over and you can see them heading towards each other. Can you finish this?
Yes!
Amazing.
Yes!
As she just full on just chucks him like full on like was it shot? Is it shot? What the one that you spin?
Shot.
Yeah, shot.
Yeah.
But like the finishing motion of that chucks him and doesn't even look to see if they hit. Doesn't look at it. Just knows it's happening. But feels McCree start to slip because that was a lot of movement, and just full on just goes "Da-da-da," and just grabs a hold of him and pulls him around. You good?
Ah! And he's looking behind and just watches these two numbskulls just knock heads into each other. And they just
We're good.
down to the ground.
You want back up on shoulders, or you want to walk? Okay, and put him back up, and then start to walk back over. Don't even care. Just walking back over to get my sword and everything back.
Walking back. One guy's in the air still. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love it.
I have no more movement, but it's that motion of turn around thinking we're done, and then
That guy. GS, it is your turn.
Great.
And then it will be the Fire Genassi's turn.
Seeing everyone else go down, I'm just going to grab this guy, and I'm gonna go, enough, and move him like 5 feet over so he's completely clear of Cliff and the Fire Genasi, and then just let him fall.
Just drop his ass.
Just drop his ass on his head. And
Then
then bonus action healing word to this guy. I'm just gonna say, simmer down, just to make sure he's stabilized.
Yes.
And he doesn't die on our watch.
Great. Very cool. This guy drops sort of in the middle. Poof. As you do this, the Fire Genasi swings around a little bit, goes and packs up a bunch of, it looks like supplies, that they're just putting in a pack, a big pack, parchment and things like that. Swings it, puts it over, puts the pack on, walks over to the guy here and goes, I'm gonna say this in words you can understand. Your friends went night-night. You leave now.
I love her so much.
Okay. Persuasion's not bad. It's 19 on persuasion. He just goes, okay. And she goes, go to sleep. Go to sleep. And, like, points away. Like, leave. And he just goes, and, like, looks around, sees the lot of you, sees a lot of people who have stopped what they're doing to watch this encounter, including some people on watch who have not done anything, who have just been sitting and watching at what's going on. And he, you can tell, turns a shade of red, of embarrassment, and just goes, And she goes, yeah, okay, buddy. And as he goes to walk off, she just sort of, like, kicks him with the side of her foot on his butt to, like, get him to move. Go on.
As he's walking away, I'm gonna call over, and if I ever see your hands on my kid, and I'll point behind me over to the owlbear, I will break them and take them as a tax.
He goes, and, like, you can see his eyes dart away from you, not wanting to look you in the eye. He begins to move off away from the square. You can hear a bunch of different people now no longer having this encounter go on. A bunch of people begin talking and, like, did you see that, and that kind of thing. The fire genasi immediately goes and begins to walk with purpose. The whole time before, looking like they couldn't really keep a balance, but now immediately goes, like, sure-footed and just walks over to Kara and goes, so Lana, you are?
Kara, and I'll go to accept the handshake, my other hand on the stab wound that I got earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
rushing to your side frantically.
Well, hold up. That same orange with that tinge of green key energy starts to glow and emanate from that stab wound as wholeness of body takes effect, and I regain 18 hit points.
Nice.
There you go.
Gorgeous.
She goes, can I buy you a lot of drink?
Sure.
I'll take tea.
I thought you didn't like tea.
It's better than booze.
That's
Not true. That is not true. Favana.
I'll drink his booze.
Once it's clear that everything's done, Thavana just wants, like, while they're all talking and whatever, she's gonna walk over to the orange and yellow guy, drag them over to the light post thing that's there. Is it sturdy?
Mm-hmm. It's sturdy, yeah.
Cool. Gonna drag him over to that. Then gonna go get the blue guy and the green guy, drag them over. Gonna pull some rope out of her pack. Just tie them up, right? Just each of them. And then is going to look at GS. Paper?
Grab my notebook, back of the book. Here you go.
And pen?
Yeah. Give it
Pen is
back.
gonna write, for Darius, sorry about the mess, but they were bad guys. And that's it. And just stick them on her chest. Just
That's
it on,
great.
especially this one, on the green guy's chest. And then just kind of like sticks it there, like really. Actually, yeah, he's probably a little bloody, just like to his forehead or whatever.
I love it.
And could someone? Never mind. Grabs the paper again. Can we have our rope back? And then sticks it back. That's it.
Kara.
Before we leave here, because I have a feeling more conversation is going to be had, but before we leave here, I do want to rifle through all the bad guys' pockets and take any gold they have as asshole tax.
I mean, let's do it.
I want
Hey,
to.
oh,
during
you
that
make a mess, you're
time-
gonna get some asshole tax. I'm sorry.
During that time, I
All
want
the
to
weapons
announce
piled
to.
elsewhere.
Okay.
I want to announce to all of the people in the marketplace. Did any of these assholes take anything from you?
The half of them do not want to look at you guys because they're probably also assholes. And the other half are going, "No, you're good."
Cool.
I'm gonna just piling their weapons far enough away in a separate pile so that, unless something looks cool, but probably
Cool,
not.
Perfect. No, you're seeing cutlasses and scimitars and a few daggers, but they look like normal sort of weapons here. From our big beefy boys, our thick boys, you're gonna get a total of 33 gold.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And 7 silver. And then our crossbow friends are going to have 4 gold and 8 silver total.
Cool. I'll leave them the silver pieces.
I love it.
I'll leave them the silver pieces.
Yeah.
I have something.
As
I'm not taking everything. It's a tax. It's just a steep one.
Sure. As you rifle through, grab the tax that you wish, tie up these guys, leave a note for Darius Hahn. Solana goes, "Yeah, I think drinks are in order." And that is where we're going to take our break.
All right.
Nice.
Nice.
All right, come back really soon, and we will see what is up with our new Fire Genasi friend. See you in a minute. What is up, geeks? Welcome back to Supporting Roles. We last left off with all of these Illuminated Outcasts meeting a new Fire Genasi friend, taking down a bunch of jerky bandits, and
They're
we
now
are-
bandit jerky.
right. Well, one of them is for sure. And you guys are heading off to go get a drink.
Wherever that may be.
Drank.
Drink!
I love it. She gets a round going for all of you. And goes, I mean, I could have had them by myself. But I suppose it was good to have you here. It would have taken a lot longer, I suppose.
Could tell by your
So-
skill.
I guess I'm saying thank you.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
letting us help.
I've never seen you around here.
It's a temporary pass through.
I see. Well,
We're
my
the
name's-
Illuminated Outcasts. I'm GS.
Hi.
Cliff.
I'm Devana, and this is McCree.
Okay.
Hand him a piece of jerky.
And Kara, right?
Yes.
Inside check on Kara.
Go for it. Kara, you can roll a deception or a persuasion.
Both the same. I just want to know what I need to meet/beat.
What do you got, GS?
And that one for a 10.
Ooh.
That's not gonna beat a 7. So,
Okay.
Kara's a little uncomfortable, unnerved, and is analyzing the area and this person. Like Kara's on her back foot a little bit,
Is
staying
Kara...
quiet and trying to get into sure footing of who the fuck this person is.
Is Kara at all, like, overly preoccupied with trying to make sure her eyebrow is covered?
Interesting way of putting that. Why would
That's
you be putting it that way?
That's a good question. That requires a following question.
Yeah.
Nothing pricking my anxiety more than normal in this particular situation.
That's also a good question. Go ahead and roll me a perception check there, Kara. As you sort of hear your name said as you are not looking at the newcomer and are scanning the area.
That's going to be a 19.
19. You look around. There's a lot of people in here, and they all look very. They all look ready for the desert, which is very off-putting.
Yep.
Extremely off-putting. But you look around, and no one, like, within your purview actively has any sort of, like, eyebrow piercing on them.
Okay.
So
I would have
you're
my
good.
normal face, my normal face paint that covers it on, since we're this far west. So Kara's not actively, like, trying to make sure her eyebrows hidden or anything like that. But she's more tense and assessing the area. So she's her normal sense of anxious within a city that's this close west.
Okay.
All right, so I am going to take that as I don't need to be totally concerned and worried about Kara, but I am going to kind of sit back a bit and let her take the lead, but I'm going to be aware and support. And so I would like to give a very quiet kind of bardic inspiration. I just want to tap the table with a little rhythm. And just something that kind of like will hopefully let her know that I'm here should you need me, but you've absolutely got this, and throw my final bardic inspiration her way.
D8,
Great.
correct?
D8.
Correct.
So you got 10 minutes to use that.
Cool. Well, we'll see.
Okay. Solana goes, you lot seem to be pretty simpatico. And you have like a fancy name. Is this a cult?
No.
She's gonna insight check you. And with a 3 is going to believe that it possibly is a cult.
Promise you not a cult.
That's what people in a cult say.
As someone who used to be a part of a cult, this is not a cult.
Okay.
I'm a bard. And
What's a cult?
And they all keep me from getting too annoying.
Ooh.
See? Very obviously not a cult. Fivana,
Actually,
a cult are those other people with the marks.
Oh,
That's a cult.
I thought they were a family.
Yeah, that's what a lot of cults say. They say they're a family.
Didn't you just repeat what she just said?
Yeah. Honestly, it doesn't look good when some of your members don't know what a cult is. I'm just pointing it out. Okay?
To be
She's
fair,
pretty, but like
I don't know a lot of words. I didn't know what a gala was until like, I don't know, a month
2
ago.
months ago.
that's fair.
And same.
Okay.
We all have our talents.
Yes. Where did you pick that up? As she takes the stein and fills her own drinking horn again there, Kara. She's staring at you. Where did you learn that?
Learn what?
And just points back towards the square. That.
I'd like to look around the room again.
Okay, but it's gonna be an investigation check this time.
That's fine. I'm just playing it to the character. The character's gonna be paranoid as fuck.
Yeah.
That is a natural 20.
Yes.
Going into the group chat. Let me get that picture right fucking now. To the group chat. So that'll be a 21 total for investigation. Yes, 21.
You look around. And nobody with, like, eyebrow piercings is looking at you. But there are quite a few people that you can tell are just holding their drink but leaning your guys' way. And there's a few people that keep, like, looking over at your group. There's definitely people watching your group right now. And you, Kara, knowing this, It doesn't feel good to say anything right now at all.
Cool. After a look around the room, just a here and there, and continues to... I'm gonna, like, drink half my glass of wine.
Okay.
Right there.
Okay.
Just here and there. Chug.
Oh, wow. She takes note of it and goes, okay. Cagey. Like a cult.
Where I learned my skills. We became friends after I learned a thing or two.
I see. Well, I mean, I think it's a good way of knowing who you can trust. People can sort of show themselves in moments like that, you know? You really can tell who is who. Or at least you think you can.
In a fight?
Yeah. And she slides the rest of her drink. There's a little bit left in that stein that she's not using. And just slides it towards Cliff.
I have to do this, don't I? All right.
Have to.
Grab it, plug my nose.
Cliff.
And then look at GS and through the plug nose. Check the apple in a moment.
You take the drink.
Wait.
As this alcohol hits your tongue, there's a moment of like a burn that you now know, but you can feel the curse of spoiling on your stomach, and you can feel it kind of get warm, and it immediately turns to like this really rotted, stinky, slightly chunky sort of taste of like milk in your mouth.
Yucky.
Yeah. Does not taste good at all.
Slam the mug back down and go, anything?
Where is the apple again, DM?
It's on his belly, I believe.
Yeah, stomach.
Yeah, stomach.
All right. Lift the shirt. What's it look like?
It looks like an apple that has been sort of like bit into and sort of rotted away. It looks like it's normal mark. Nothing changed.
Not a yummy apple, Cliff.
Didn't taste like it.
I give him a little kiss on the cheek. Maybe this will be better.
Yeah, Bruce is like really bad. I'm just gonna say, looking at him.
What? I'm gonna try not to be offended.
He's got stuff
He's allergic.
involved that makes alcohol very bad for him.
Sorry, I didn't
It's
know
a
you
curse.
had a... Oh.
He likes to be social. Right, Cliff?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just, throw that on you. You can say no.
Oh no, it's like a thing I'm working on.
Yeah, it's called boundaries, and I think you should probably work on it more because you should have said no.
Oh no, often it is. Really, it's just like a new thing. I'm trying to actually step out of my comfort zone as of lately. I've been encouraged to
Okay.
by the rest of these folks, and so more of a thing of like self-discovery. Right? I'm talking too much. I apologize.
Yeah, sometimes
Oh,
he
no,
farts
it's
when we kiss.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... She looks at Thavana and just, with the most sincere face, goes, "And this is not a cult."
Oh, if it were a cult, we'd all be kissing. And we definitely aren't.
Wow, that you guys getting real kinky now. Okay,
Yeah, the
I'm
only
gonna
one
need
that's a
another
couple.
round. And the one of the bartenders brings over another round for you. Yes,
Real quick,
Yes.
so that I can establish the environment a bit better. It
Yeah.
wasn't very clear to me. Are we in a tent that's a bar?
No,
Is there
so-
an established building that's a bar?
Oh, good question.
like on the map, there was the red tents. They're kind of open. They don't have any sort of like sides or walls to them.
Oh yeah.
That is that drinking area. So there is
Okay.
places to eat and like drink underneath some kind of shade a little bit,
Yeah.
but not like it's not enclosed in any way. So you can see back out
Gotcha.
into the square and whatnot.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just needed a clearer
No worries.
idea of the environment.
Yeah, the bartender comes over with another drinks of your choice. She is like this dark curly haired woman, very curvy, human looking, with like these really long nails that are like painted ostentatiously and have like little charms and like rings and things poked in on top of them, and just like places the platter down in front of you. And you can see Solana just goes, "Thank you. Stay relatively close. I might need more."
It's on us today.
Oh. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we're being weird, so
Very.
I'm being weird. So we'd like
I
to
don't know.
pay for the drinks.
Okay.
Not a cult.
Sure.
The more
don't-
you say that, the less convincing it sounds. You should just probably stop.
And I don't like being indebted to anybody, so
okay.
she
We'll get the
reaches-
first round. You can get the second.
she
I think
reaches
she already
into
bought
her
the
pack. Yeah, she had bought the first round.
Okay, then we'll
Um,
get the second.
She reaches into her pack and starts pulling out some stuff. She's pulling out like quills, a bunch of parchment. There's like tools of some kind, and like a few vials and things like that. And she goes, "Does anything here suit your fancy?" And then we can talk about if it's a fair trade or not.
Ooh. So you said like parchment and quills and things?
Yes. I am a merchant. I deal in calligraphy supplies.
DM, where's my calligraphy stores? Where are they at this
Your
point? Because I've been
cartographers' stores.
It's the same stores.
Mhm.
It's the same stuff.
I think your ink might be relatively low, but I'm pretty sure that you keep enough parchment on you. But there's quite a few things in here. She definitely has ways to sharpen quills for you if you needed some of your quills sharpened, or whatnot. There's a few other things. You also saw, well, Thavana saw a massive seal go into the forehead of one of the dudes. So it's up to you. I don't like being indebted to anybody. So trade is kind of what we do here at the outpost.
All
Trade's
right.
great.
Well, I mean, I could use some of these materials, but what I could use more of is a bit of training.
Training.
You have a vastly different style than I do.
True.
think it could come in handy.
You do seem a little uptight.
Goes without saying for the area.
All right. And she starts like putting things back away and goes, I can give you information of where I trained, if that would help. But I am no master.
A lesson or two. Someone to spar with while we're here. Could prove useful.
Okay.
And I can work around your schedule as well as what we've got going on. I only sleep for 4 hours a night, so early in the morning training or late at night training. Either way works.
You can tell she's like looking into her drinking horn and thinking, can you give me a persuasion check, please?
Sure. That's gonna be a 7. All my good rolls already got spent, y'all.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
She looks at you and goes,
Have you used that bardic inspiration yet?
I have not, thank you. Let's so that was 7 plus 6 for 13.
13. She thinks about it for a while and goes, I mean, what you saw is all I've got, really. And I'm no master. I don't know if I can unwind all of this. Because it's a lot.
There's already been some unwinding as
This is unwound?
well,
This is unwound.
as Kara's hand goes onto her glass and the wine starts to crystallize with ice as the building of an ice knife occurs,
Uh-huh.
and then fades as the spell gets let go.
Okay.
There's been other things and some unlearning of what I've already learned. What's to add a little more?
If you really want this. I suggest you head to Durin. Do you know of the city of Camden?
God, do I know the city of Camden?
You totally do.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it extremely familiar?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay.
Do you know the city of what I speak?
I do.
6 days north of Camden is the Weeping Mountain. If you trek up into the mountain, and she like leans forward across the table at you and goes really quietly, says, you can find the monastery of the astral you.
Astral you? You
I
as
say-
in baby sheep?
You as in the tree.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay.
Cool.
She goes, the sentinel can teach you there.
The Sentinel can teach you there.
But I do suggest unwinding a bit. I find it's a lot easier to deal with your opponent when they are already underestimating you. I mean, that was proof.
I deal with them fine. Do people underestimate me?
Sometimes.
Do you remember that guy back in Ramest that you absolutely beat the ever-loving ass out of them?
There's been a lot of people.
They threatened my face.
Yes. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the information, Solana.
Of course. And thank you
thank you.
for the drinks.
And thank you for the first round.
And I'm sorry for the drink, she says to Cliff.
It's all right.
Just next time, just say no, thank you.
No, I promise you. It's fine.
Do you need to practice? Does he need to practice?
Sometimes.
Would you like a drink?
No, but I probably should.
Whoa.
Probably should.
Ugh.
Why, Cliff?
I'll like just point down at my belly and be like,
Well, hang on.
"We were working on it."
Wasn't the last time that you were, that it actually worked and alcohol tasted okay? Wasn't that, like, when we were in Dwarven Town?
Yeah, it was.
And
Yeah.
they were like, nah, you're having a drink with us.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't
It
that
was
how
like
that
that,
worked?
yeah.
So no, you're having a drink with us.
Yeah, see?
Wait, I thought we were
I'm trying a
having
thing.
boundaries. We're
Cliff.
practicing boundaries. Okay.
I
Yeah, what's
set my
up?
glass in front of Cliff. Yeah, you're having a drink.
You're
with
having
us.
a drink.
And
I'm having a
just,
drink. I'll grab
McCree,
it and
who's
chug.
been quiet, just goes, "Rup, dup, dup, dup." Just hears you like
Yeah.
egging on and just wants to egg on as well.
See,
You
he
go
agrees.
and chug this drink.
Cliff,
It-
Cliff.
Did that make a difference?
It's so nasty.
I'm so sorry.
It feeling
I
real
grab
gross.
my cup back real fast before he throws up or something in it.
Like water.
I hand him a piece of beef jerky.
Sorry.
Aw.
We
Gosh.
tried.
It's just as bad as the first time. Ugh.
I'm sorry, I tried.
It's all right.
Say
That's the purpose.
no. Okay.
What else was common back then? Were you in?
He was working behind the bar, I know that. And a bunch of dwarves came in, asked him to have a drink.
Maybe you have to be working at the bar.
Maybe?
You
Ah.
have to be one of the bartenders.
That would be mighty unfortunate. And I'll look down at the hearse and then back up. I kind of like adventuring.
That's fair.
We're trying
So-
stuff out. We're seeing what works.
Okay.
The only way
He's-
to know is to test boundaries.
He's got a curse, and so sometimes he's got several curses, but sometimes they turn into blessings if certain circumstances are met beforehand. And
And that about covers it.
Yeah.
It's neat.
So we're trying stuff out.
Seeing was 6.
So you've seen it become a blessing? Do you
Like
see
a couple
it?
times, yeah.
Huh. Okay. And you were working behind a bar and had a drink,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that drink, it was good.
Yeah.
You were set.
And then it faded away after a while, and it went back to everything tasting bad.
Whew. Yeah, I got nothing. That's weird. I thought we were doing like a boundaries thing, and I'm really confused now.
Oh, no. It's like a specific me sort of working on it thing, you know?
Got it. Okay. She like looks around at the group and goes,
So, question for you, though.
it is peer pressure though, as well. You don't necessarily have to say yes. It could be a no.
Well,
Because that's
yeah,
what I
it could
thought.
be a no, but then that doesn't get me anywhere. And so, like, sometimes, you know, little rain is worth the rainbow, you know?
Okay, then,
That's surprisingly natured.
and she
I'll learn
places. She places. She holds out her drinking horn to you. Did you want this?
Would it... Are you wanting me to say no?
I'm wanting you to do what you think you should
Currently,
do.
the leading theory is that I have to get very drunk for the curse to change. So
Okay.
I'm gonna accept this unless you don't want me to have it.
You're gonna do what you want to do.
All right. I will then slowly and
Despite
cautiously
any
reach for it.
she like pulls it back and goes, despite what anyone says.
Yeah.
Because they don't matter.
Right. Sure.
Their opinions on this,
Mm-hmm.
it's just your decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Hopefully, third time's the charm. And I'll grab the horn.
You grab the horn. She looks immediately just so sad that you did this and didn't say no.
I'm going to preemptively pull out of the bag of holding one of the old, nearly destroyed saucepans,
Ooh.
like stock pot.
Yep.
I pull that out of the bag of holding, ready, just in case this goes, for lack of a better way of saying it, sour.
I like it. You take the drink, and as you begin to drink this, almost to the very end of the drink, to the end of the drinking horn, it tastes absolutely disgusting. And then at the very end of it, it's good. It tastes like alcohol. It tastes kind of strong
It's different.
and awful.
It was like
I'm watching
really
his
bad,
face.
Really bad,
so
really bad, really bad. Not as so bad.
What?
what changed though? Did you get enough of it?
Yeah.
Here, try mine. I give him. It's about half of my glass still left.
Okay.
I'll grab the glass. I'll take a look at the mark real quick on me.
The apple that you have on you is full.
Ooh, juicy apple,
All
juicy
right.
apple.
I will look over at oh crap, what's her name? Solana.
Mm-hmm.
I will look over at Solana, point down to the full apple, and then back and say, "Thank you."
You're welcome, I
See?
guess.
If I'd have said no, we wouldn't have like done it. Got here. I don't know what to do next exactly.
Cliff?
Like I think I'm just testing out some theories right now.
Is it a
Cliff.
threshold thing?
Can you make me a wisdom save?
Sure.
Oh man.
Here's...
16 plus a pretty big modifier, so probably a success.
Okay. Yes. As you begin to say this, that you're just testing these things out, there's no real thought to what is behind it, you know. You say these things out loud, and you're not stumbling over any words. You're not stammering at all.
Does his hand go to the back of his neck?
Yeah, Cliff will just
look.
like reach up and
I look.
His twisted tongue curse that sits on the back of his neck. The tongue is undone and looks kind of like a forked tongue.
It's not twisted. It's not twisted.
cool.
It's very twisted. What are you talking about? You guys are real kinky. This is crazy.
No. One of his other curses, it's usually appears twisted on the back of his neck. If it's untwisted, that means something good happened.
What? Okay.
Okay, what did I do to make all that happen?
Drank a lot of booze.
You did
Yeah, I just
what
drank a lot,
you
really.
wanted to do?
Maybe it's because I
Maybe?
wanted to do it.
Did you want to, though? Because you looked at me and you were like, this
Well,
tastes
like-
nasty. And I was looking at you like, you need boundaries. And you were like, okay. And then I was like, let's practice that. And then you didn't practice that.
But maybe he did because he took it because he wanted to.
Yeah.
Did
Because
you
he
want
wanted to practice breakthrough? I'm speaking for you, I'll shut up.
Okay.
I just wanted to see where we would get. You know, it's I'll look and like pull up my sleeve to show the rose. I'll pull down my collarbone to show like the beginnings of the wheat stalk, and say, I've got plenty of them. Presumably they could all become good one day, so I gotta learn somehow, right?
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
Figure I'll start with the small ones, except not quite the one. I can
They all do different things.
bad booze.
Each of those markings does a different thing. Either prevents him from doing a thing, and if he figures out the blessing, it will do something for him.
Cliff belches for like 4 seconds straight.
And there it is.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
honey, that does not smell good.
It didn't feel good.
But okay.
Thaumaturgy to make it smell better.
And I will hand him some ginger root. Of like, just chew on this for a second. It'll help with the breath. It'll help with your tummy. Chew on that for a second.
Wow. I mean, you guys are a lot.
Sorry.
Like a lot. That's fine. She takes the stein and like refills her drinking horn and goes, well, I hope you figure it out, and I really do hope you can like learn to say no, because that seems important. Okay. All right. She goes, so yeah.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Is the event that we stumbled upon, our meeting, is that a common occurrence here? Because they made a comment of, you clearly aren't from around here, you don't know how this all works. What did they mean by that?
Well, it's a little more rough and tumble here. It's not like sitting in a nice city with people who fully care about the well-being of the citizens and whatnot, and sometimes you just have to assert your own dominance. And she looks over at Cliff and goes, sometimes you have to say no. And so I did. And they didn't like it. So I had to kick them. And yes, that happens sometimes. Here, anyway. Just kind of how the town works. It's a little rowdy.
Okay.
I think you'll be able to handle yourselves, though.
I'm not worried about that. It's just more of... how far does it take for someone like them to get in trouble? And then, therefore, how much does it take for one of us to get in trouble?
I saw what you guys did.
How far can we push the envelope?
No. I mean, you definitely made a spectacle. But it was clear that those goons were tied up and left to sleep it off, I guess. So I think you'd be in the clear.
Alright.
Maybe don't actually go trying to purposefully kill someone, and I think you'd probably be okay. And even then, if you didn't get caught, who's to say?
Starting to
she
slur his
stands
words,
up from...
kind of leans in a little closer and goes, that... I'm not about that.
About what?
The killing people part. I don't drink very often, you guys.
I can tell.
Still cute, though.
I'll, like, kind of awkward snuggle into GS for a brief moment.
Okay, yep. Right here. Yep, There you go. Yep. Just,
So... a bard,
guilty,
a pretty warrior, an uptight fighter, and a leper walk into a bar.
With an owlbear.
Can't
I'll leave
forget
the
him.
punchline to you. And she just stands up and starts to walk out.
Did she just call me pretty?
I think she did.
She did.
Shiz, nice meeting you.
Mm.
As Kara's on glass like number 4 or 5 by the time this conversation has gotten this point, she's lost count.
Cliff, are you still drinking or no?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You get through the
Kara's
next
pushing that envelope as far as
11.
she can.
you get
Yes,
through the
join me.
next drink and everything gets sour again.
Oh.
No, can do this bit.
Okay, and we're done. All right.
Never mind.
If you look back, GS, you can see that twisted tongue is now twisted
Gotcha.
once more.
Is there like an insight or a perception check that I can make to help zero in on the moment that it retwists itself?
You can make an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm like, what role
Let's
can
go,
I
11.
do? I don't care what it is, but I want something. That's a natural 6 on the dice. You said investigation. That's
Yeah.
only gonna be a 7.
A 7. It just seemingly, as Cliff is like trying to wipe the grossness off of his tongue, you notice that curse moves back into its normal state of being twisted. Hard to say when exactly.
It could be a duration thing. It could be a proximity thing. I still got no fucking clue. Damn. I tried. I
Right.
tried, bud.
As you guys finish up these drinks, you notice, due to everyone else's talking sort of finishing or getting quieter, a figure walk into the area.
Oh, nice.
And Darius Hahn comes back, sees you guys at the table, and goes,
You have my rope.
I'm still using it. Actually, I will give it back. I got your note. But I also got you a moment with
Thank you.
Black Scale. If you can talk to Soothsayer, you can do it right now. 10 minutes. And it might cost you. Sorry.
How much?
Right now?
I didn't say how much gold you had on you, but I made it sound pretty good.
All right.
Sorry. I had to have some kind of leverage.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm going to lean over to
Good.
Cliff and say, Cliff, there's that thing where you can, like, remove curses on people or if they're poisoned or whatever. Yeah? See if you can use that on yourself. Okay?
We'll see what we got. I will put 5
Okay.
points of lay on hands into myself
I love it.
to attempt to eradicate disease, whatever that may be.
Okay.
Is that like a lesser restoration?
Basically,
It's like
yeah.
the best thing I got. I got a
Yeah.
lesser restoration
Oh.
too, but I'll try.
I
that
was
first.
about to say the lesser
is
restoration
plus.
would do it.
Yeah, that's what I was referring
You put
to.
the 5 in, and it doesn't seem to sober you up very much
Oh, man.
yet. But you feel better. You feel a little better.
All right, and then I'll try the lesser restoration, see if that has a more immediate effect.
Okay.
Greater restoration is what you use for a hangover, though.
There you go. You cast Lesser Restoration. You begin to sober up a bit, quite a bit.
Yeah. Lesser restoration in the moment. Greater restoration next day. Oh dear
Yep.
God.
Yep. You guys move with Darius Hahn out of this area, and you notice as the afternoon is starting to become evening at this point, There's quite a few people who have had like little carts and things out within the square that are like packing up stuff. You can see a few sellers that like have like jewelry and like bangles and things that are like taking some of what they're actually wearing off, and putting it in a pack to put away. As you move with Darius Hahn over to this elaborate looking red tent that's just off the side of this square, sort of catty corner from where you were across the way.
I would like to, before we walk in, talk to my lute and say, hey, love, you want to try and go invisible for me? Just you, not me. I don't want Mr. Possible Con Man recognizing
The loot of 1,000 memories? Abso-fucking-lutely!
No.
You
CYA, cover your ass!
you cast the spell of invisibility that comes usually from the lute. It sort of rings out a little bit and it like shimmers a little bit. Doesn't fully go invisible, but the like neck of it is goes invisible, and then the rest of it is sort of still being shown. It's like the lute couldn't fully do that on its own to itself.
Cool.
But it's not sticking out from your back.
Great. I've got a bag or something, right? I just want to put her butt in the bag. And then so it looks like I'm wearing like a backpack.
Okay. Darius brings you over to the tent and goes, Blackscale, your group has arrived.
Is this the same tent as before, or this is a different tent?
This is the same tent.
Okay, I was just making sure. I thought it was by the
that
description,
same
but
red
then
tent.
I was like,
Yeah.
distances, I'm not really sure. So,
and as soon as Darius says this, he sort of like takes a few hesitant steps back away from the tent itself. And you hear, well then enter. And
I go in.
You can see the tent sort of sweep open as you begin to move into the tent of the soothsayer. And that is where we're going to end tonight's
No!
Okay.
I want to keep playing.
I need time to prepare.
Damn it! I mean, you're welcome,
I-
GS, but fuck, I want to play.
can I ask one question? I was going to
Yes.
say it before, but
Yes.
since we're ending, right before we enter, can Thavana look at the stone
Oh, yes.
and see how brightly it's glowing?
Oh, good thought.
Ooh.
As you look at the stone, are you looking at the stone as you're walking in or as you're on the outside?
She's gonna let I want to get her, like, she's gonna let the others enter first, and she's gonna
Yes.
try and step basically right on that threshold so that she's not seen by him.
Got it.
She's not the smartest cookie, but she knows that this thing is probably some people would want it. So
Yeah.
and she did see GS just try to hide the loot. So
Yes.
she's trying to see something, but also not let him see what she's doing necessarily.
Yes. You pull the stone and look at
Remembering
it.
what was said about, people thinking less of you, and she looks like the dumb brute, so let's go for it.
I love it. As the soothsayer had told you to enter, the stone had dropped. Like the glow that was on the stone had dropped. and as you begin to move forward into this area, you can see it beginning to just glow and glow and glow and glow. So as you're stepping forward, you know whatever is coming at you on the inside of this tent, highly magical.
Okay. Is McCree on my shoulders at this point, or is he with his mom?
Isn't it?
Cool. Gonna shove the stone into my pocket,
Mm-hmm.
or into the pouch pocket, whatever. It's fantasy, dang it. We can have pockets.
Yeah.
And, just shove it back deep into wherever, pouch or whatever. And then I'm gonna glance my head up at McCree to make sure he saw it too. And then just say quietly, be ready, just in case.
Whew.
Yeah. And that's it.
Ooh.
Cool.
Just in
That's
case.
where we're
Just
gonna
in
end it.
case.
I
So
love
if
it.
nobody
we gotta
else
end it.
knows, at least McCree and I know.
Got it.
That's
All
where we
right,
gotta end it,
friends.
right there.
Dude, we could be entering a hag's lair right now. We've already dealt with that
know.
once. Not good. Not doing this again. No more snapping twigs.
Hey,
Let's find out. So geeks, friends, thank you so much for coming by and watching Supporting Roles. Will the Illuminated Outcasts be able to snuff out what this soothsayer is doing? Or are they walking into a trap? We'll find out.
Yes.
Join us next time on Supporting Roles, and until next time, stay mythic out there, geeks.
Bye-bye.
Bye.